Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Solar Christos Sophia conscious ones of the 144. We have massive waves of gamma plasma flowing in through today's ascension portal as we have experienced another timeline shift into a higher state of pure resonance. We had a trinity of activations coming in today. After we had 13 days of consecutive 5D resonance on the Schumann charts, we had 2 days of the lower density coming in for further clearing, cleansing, and purging. And today we are back into anchoring the 5th dimensional frequencies as Gaia's heartbeat reached amplitudes of 15 Hz, 40 Hz, and a big blast of white light at 49 Hz. Our local Solaris has also woken up again today, releasing 7 C-class solar flares and 2 more intense M-class flares, with the most powerful maxing at M3.87 at 1220 UTC. Mother Earth and all her children of the sun are being flooded with solar rays of source light with a G1 geomagnetic storm at KP5 levels. Pachamama also received another powerful activation on her Pacific Ring of Fire today, with a magnitude 6.0 earthquake in Russia at 424 UTC. We are completing this fierce month of August with the Lion's Gate portals and energies of Leo the Lion as we move into the harvest season, and the earthly energies of Virgo the Virgin. Everything is in alignment and coming into harmonic convergence for our quantum leap of consciousness and freedom of our highest timeline as the benevolence of Great Spirit shines through. All our starseed earth angelics of the 144 are calling in the clear light of bliss of our true nature to transform this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful prayer for illumination. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brothor of the Light, Richard John. Grasping omnipresence, one must realize that if God, Source, is everywhere, then God is everything. There is no separation between you and the divine. You are a unique expression of an all-encompassing presence. Your will and God's will are one, each moment a reflection of infinite perspective. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophia Crystal, you will be free, completely free. The new land, free of slavery, awaits you. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Santa Lama, for the next 3 days, you will feel a special energy in the air. This energy will invite you to reflect and connect with yourself. You may have intense dreams or feel strong emotions, but don't worry. This is part of a cleansing and awakening process. The mother ships will be closer, sending light to strengthen those who are already awake and help those who still need to awaken. Listen to your intuition and stay calm, because important days are coming to receive messages from the universe. I will continue to help you. Blessings. And today from Divine Brothor of the Light, Gabriel de Pleiade, sending many blessings to you beings as you prepare to receive us. Be at peace and trust. This is not about believing in it, but accepting this reality that comes to you. Be peaceful and trusting. One day in a group or individually, you will be informed of our presence, and your gaze will be turned to us in stillness. And finally, the collaboration will be direct. The dialogues will have faces, and the friendship between our two civilizations will develop for the love of the universe, and the opening of your world to this new reality of the conscious coming of planet Earth and the humans who live it in the harmonious concert of the universe, and finally for you, the hope of a world of peace will come true. Get ready not only for the arrival of other beings, but also for the transformations of your planet in the coming years, because in 2024, everything will have to be said and done to justly and divinely allow the divine Creator's plans to be realized. Rejoice, for at last you will taste the peace and serenity of existences and sharing knowledge between peoples of your planet, but also intergalactic peoples. You yourself will discover the way to travel and go visit other worlds, and also develop your civilization in a uniform way of sharing. Do not be afraid of the events that are about to arise, for they are intended to renew the energy of this world and also prepare the stage for changes in direction of planet Earth and the beings that develop and live on its soil. Blessed be from the Creator for all the work being done with our collaboration and the sister planets of the great brotherhood of our common universe. Be blessed and loved by all the Pleiadian beings. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Costello, the Eternal Mother's ambitious intention, to be the core strength of each one, and the magnetic containment of all fields. This is who the Eternal Mother is within us, in a knowable, tangible way. She is not a mental construct, although we have done that, and thrown so much projection upon her. Eternal Mother's overwhelming energy of grace, wave after wave of unrelenting love, comes to be our core truth now, made in love, expanding in love, like a tree, expanding outwards from the one core sound. With Mother's love we grow strong, just like a tree. All the ways of false expansion and false growth are dissolving. Manipulation, codependency, imposition, conquering, sacrifice, duality. All it ever took was a change of heart, returning to the heart that made us, returning to give her song voice, returning to honor her presence within as she is. Resonance is the governance of this age. Honor is the gatekeeper. Love is the core truth. The crystal heart is the generator of the dream. Bring yourself into your heart, the crystal core space of rebirth, the point of resonance with all of creation, the pulse point of true creation. Offer yourself acceptance, nourishment, emergence, to be reborn within the love you are made of. Emergence like a torpedo. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth, you are undergoing a major reset as we move across to the change of season at the end of August 2024. This is a new alignment which might require physical readjustments or emotional response. The sense of chaos and upheaval in the world is showing us a need to clear some paths. How we do this is a task to the individual self via free will. Those of us who wish to walk the road to harmony have observed many a challenge and manifestation. Our heads are turned now to thinking on the needs of the short-term future, that which will see the crossover into 2025. This section of time is highly important in terms of the creation of timelines, and currently there are evolving a number of varying realities. As lightworkers have learned across the last 100 years, the way to manifest is vibrational and energetic. Those who have learned to bring the frequency of love to their energetic footprint are holding the highest outcome as their blueprint. With so many individuals awakening to the plight of the desire for compassion and harmony As natural rights of universal law, the coming months are surely a most significant time. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 8/30/24. We have a very active day today of recovery energy tomorrow, and then September's games begin. Today is about confident self-expansion. You know how much you've changed this month. Now it's time to break through the final thin barrier that separates who you were at the beginning of August and who you choose to be as you leave it, and time to decide how to express those deep changes moving forward. September will challenge your authenticity and go after your truth, your courage, and your commitment to your personal power. Stand by your abilities, honor your strengths, and know that your journey is breathtakingly inspiring. Own it all with pride. From Divine Star of the Light, Raylene Brady, Ancient Thaw, Primordial Flow. If the cetaceans, whales, and dolphins are to be considered the celestial choir orchestra, and Uluru, the ancient monolith in the red heart center of Australia, the galactic orchestra pit, 1111 gateway coming in. Know too that Tefnut, the Sphinx, sits in her crowning glory high on the Giza plateau as the conductor of it all. The water connection of these pre-dynastic sites of ancient Kem is profound and runs deep, especially regarding the so-called Sphinx, with precipitation evidence and aquifers, hydrogeology, at the site predating the existing timeline narrative by thousands of years. 144 flowing in. With this in mind, and her primordial relationship to water, Tefnut Sphinx embodies the quality of moisture. As daughter of Nun, the Neter of the ocean, she is spawned from his primordial fluidic seed Coda. Tefnut emerges out of the primal waters of oceanic consciousness. In the area between Memphis, Saqqara, and Giza was said to be an inland sea. Originally, Uluru too sat at the bottom of an inland sea millions of years ago. Water, sound, salt, silica, resonance encapsulated amidst these sacred sonic sites, all play a profound part in reanimating the planetary sphere of our liquid light plasma as a state of being. We are the way of water. Through entrainment and by attuning, these corresponding elements weave cohesively within our own body as a sacred sonic tuning fork. We co-create within the sacred braid when consciously acknowledged. This cosmic interplay heightens and expands the aperture of our individual and collective macro-micro experience manifold. Interestingly, when a tuning fork is struck, it vibrates rapidly. We cannot see the air molecules bouncing off of the fork because they are invisible to our eyes, but we can see sound in something thicker like water. The splash pattern in water is similar to what happens in the air, with sound bouncing off in all directions. Ice crystals, too, reveal patterns of the divinity held in nature, or as the sacred elements personified are called, neters. It is also interesting to note that it's a common misconception that the speed of sound is just a function of density. The speed of sound is also a function of the medium's bulk modulus. Higher bulk modulus means faster speed of sound. Salt water is about 2 to 4% more dense than fresh water, but it also has a bulk modulus that's about 9% greater than that of fresh water. So the higher bulk modulus overpowers the effect of higher density in this case, producing a higher speed of sound, a quickening of frequency. Pure silica is a natural insulator and is an important and present compound in both nature and the human body. When we enter the resonant field of these sacred sites, not as mundane tourists with eyes wide shut, swallowing stories designed to keep us in the dark about our forbidden history and true nature, but as tuning forks, attuned in pure harmonic frequency matching, much that is presumed hidden is instantaneously revealed to the true seeker from within these resonance chambers, both personally and planetary. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Alley Ray, there is a magnitude of pure energy flooding into our bodies at this time that may be quite startling and unsettling for some. It may feel so intense at times that it gets translated by your body-mind into anxiety or fear. Do not be misled. This is not energy to fear. This is an energy frequency so high and pure that it is transmuting and transforming us at the very foundations of our beingness. This pure energy is a frequency of love. This energy is so powerful, it creates breakdowns and breakthroughs, birthing the new in us, as us, and through us. If you are overwhelmed by these energetics at times, make time to take sacred pauses. Feel through what is moving through you, but do so in quiet, conscious stillness. Feel it, acknowledge it, allow it to flow. Take long, slow, deep breaths. Place your hands on your heart. Breathe slowly. Say softly, all is well. Know that you are loved, and all is truly well. Feel this, and just continue to breathe. Incredible things are unfolding far beyond the conceptions of the mind. For now, just flow. Let love have its way with you. There is nothing to fear, only love is real. Trust and wait for what is yet unseen. Romans 8:24. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. From Divine Brother of the Light, Carl Sebastian Uele. Message from the Commander and the Pleiadian Council of Light. The awakening of humanity. Since time immemorial, we have observed the evolution of mankind, watching for the moment when the veil of illusion would finally fall, revealing our presence at your side. The long-awaited day has arrived. We are the forces of light, your galactic neighbors, gathered to guide you in this new era of awakening and unity. For too long, humanity has been held captive in the darkness of separation, forgetting its divine essence. But the time has come to break these chains, to transcend the limitations of the past, to embrace your true nature of radiant expression of primordial light. Today we stand before you, ready to reveal to you long-hidden secrets. We no longer hide behind invisibility shields, but glide freely into your skies, offering tangible evidence of our existence. This increasing transparency poses a size challenge for your executives as it threatens to reveal vulnerabilities and carefully kept secrets. But rest assured, our approach is imprinted with utmost caution. Our goal is not just to prove our presence, but to cultivate a sense of familiarity and trust. For this meeting is not the result of chance, but the dawn of a transformational collaboration. We are not just here to share innovative technologies, but to impart millennial wisdom. We bring with us a holistic understanding of ecological and biological balance, promise to revolutionize healing for your Earth and humanity. This celestial alliance also seeks to awaken your higher consciousness, enabling you to give the reins to humanity as caretakers of the Earth. This first contact is not just an encounter, but a turning point that will challenge and expand your philosophical, spiritual, and practical frameworks. We, the forces of light, actively support this awakening and are eager to encourage a partnership that transcends mere exchanges for mutual growth. We honor your unique human heritage while celebrating your cosmic connection. Humanity is encouraged to put aside the limitations of the past and approach this new chapter with courage and curiosity. This vision of a united future is based on the principles of peace and mutual respect. You are invited to embrace not only our presence, but also the wealth of cultural and spiritual knowledge that accompanies this interstellar partnership, because this is not just a meeting, but a collaboration that has the potential to address your planet's most urgent challenges. Alongside these promising developments, we are ready to share advanced technologies designed to accelerate the restoration and regeneration of your ecosystems. Our holistic approach aims to heal the wounds afflicted on your Earth by addressing the root causes of environmental degradation and helping to cleanse the human body of the poisons and toxins that have caused many health and disease issues. This potential for rapid healing and restoration could dramatically change the trajectory of your future. As you stand on the brink of this monumental shift, it is essential to remain open-minded and receptive, engaged with your cosmic neighbors. You are invited to rethink your relationship with your planet and each other as a galactic society in this new age of light. You are being called to move beyond your past and embrace a future enriched with interstellar respect and collaboration. We, the forces of light, are here not only as supervisors, but also as partners, ready to guide you towards a brighter and sustainable future. Are you ready to join us on this interstellar journey of peace? We are here and we love you. Meanwhile, the majority of humanity remains deeply engrossed in the distractions and chaos happening on Earth. Many desperately try to understand and repair an illusion, not realizing that it is impossible in an existence full of distractions. Your perceived reality is often just a mirage, a facade that obscures the truth of your existence. Your true nature is rooted in light and vibration. You are interconnected beings of light, radiating the divine essence of the primordial Creator. When one takes a human form, the veil of oblivion sets in. You begin to see yourselves as individuals, believing in your separation from the rest. That feeling of separation can drag you into a labyrinth of confusion, leaving you feeling lost and alone. But the illusion is beginning to collapse, leaving many people hopeless because of their intense attachment to their old ways of thinking and being. The veil of separation is still on the eyes of many humans, and when the illusion disappears, some will find it difficult to adapt. However, the mass awakening is happening, and with it the vibrations of oneness. As you awaken to the truth of your light, you recognize that behind the facade of separation lies the interconnection of all life. Once you've embraced your true nature, you open the door to true understanding, transcending the limitations of illusion. Remember that you are not part of the illusion, and the only thing that is real is the divine light of which you are a radiant expression. Embrace this truth and watch the chaos around you disappear into clarity. You are freed from the constraints of illusion separation and feel the freedoms of divine oneness, of the infinite love of the primordial Creator. We, the Pleiadian Council of Light, are here with you, ready to guide you on this journey of interstellar peace. Join us in this new era of light and union, and be immersed in the truth of your divine essence. Embrace the Pleiadian teaching with the Galactic Federation. 144 continuing to quantum flash in. And from divine Sis-Star of the Light, Karen Lithica, powerful frequencies are here, for the way-showers are shown many pathways to assist humanity. Our role is to stay attuned to these light transmissions, stay connected to this aspect of our soul mission, continue the path of light awareness, follow the light to assist humanity, simply bathe in this light of now. Rapid opportunities for light advancements are now available. With love to the way-showers, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sis-Star of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. You are walking through the portal of blessings that is bringing your rewards, including an increase of wealth and abundance. This is all for your service of freeing Mother Earth and the collective for the ascension into the New Earth timeline. You are moving on into new territory where you are being put first, honored, and respected for your accomplishments. As the timeline shift completes, suddenly all the stress and worry disappears. Joy and play become a part of your new daily life. This is all easier than you think. Simply keep moving forward through the portal and receive. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from She Sees the Stars. In a few days' time, we have a replenishing new moon in the healing sign of Virgo. This is the last new moon before we enter eclipse season, and it's attempting to instigate in you a rebalancing, cleansing, and healing fresh start in a certain arena of your life. Because likely you have a little energetic whiplash. Virgo and Pisces both rule the healing axis of the zodiac. With Saturn and Pisces, everyone on Earth is getting some tough love when it comes to their own escapism tendencies, subconscious addictions, and delusional tendencies. Saturn brings in reality checks. This new moon opposes Saturn, so we're all getting some pragmatism. Doses of this is the reality, and the need to balance our dreams and wishes with balance. Practicality and a harsh wake-up call on reality. It's good though. There's nothing like a Virgo season to get our shift together. Mercury is no longer in retrograde, so we can begin to see things more clearly and now execute the steps towards the healing with a much greater sense of how things truly are and where we're truly at. This is a time for to-do lists, planning and organizing, getting a step-by-step action plan together with a hefty dose of realism and an undertone of quiet self-confidence in your execution. This is the year of change after all. A brand new you is waiting in the wings of the steps you're about to take. Virgo equals healing. New moon equals new cycle. Happy upcoming new moon in Virgo. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma, on Friday, August 30th, the moon, ruler of our emotional fluctuations, starts out in sensitive Cancer the crab, and makes a positive trine connection to Neptune, ruler of mysticism and spiritual inspiration, in intuitive Pisces. Then at 1:09 p.m. EDT, Luna shifts into confident Leo the Lion and creates an opposition to Pluto, ruler of transformation and regeneration, in innovative Aquarius. The moon moves from the flowing waters of the crab to the blazing fire of the lion. We will feel the shift and should take advantage of both energies. The psychic and healing energies early on, and then the courageous and take charge energies later. Blessings of love and light to all, from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Virgo, trine Ceres in Capricorn. Juno conjunct South Node in Libra. To all things a season. Maybe it's time to let go of the old crush, put out the old flame, release the old agreement that no longer works, tear up the contract. But for all the sadness or disappointment we might feel for what must leave, there is space now to grow, space for the spark to be reignited, space for light to come flooding into once dusty, unloved places. Today's perfecting aspects speak of tending and weeding, a little care here, a little practical help there. It's about having gentle hands as we sift through the details of our lives. Take time to figure out what is useful and what isn't. Pare down the work by wrapping up or letting go of projects that are no longer relevant. Conserve energy by focusing on essentials. Accept responsibilities without negating your own needs. Hygeia's presence in Taurus also supports our efforts here. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Make time to enjoy the fruits of your labors. from LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 54, White Lunar Wizard. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, challenge, and stabilize. Lunar days can be tough, no doubt, but any journey worth taking has its obstacles, and on number 2 days, we can practice the art of problem solving. We have just embarked on a 13-day journey of the Red Skywalker, which invites us to do things out of the ordinary, to be explorers, and to partake in adventures. This being the 2nd day, we must identify what challenges we face so we may progress. Today is White Wizard, and keywords associated with it are enchantment, receptivity, and timelessness. The Wizard of the Zolkeen is a charming character who can mesmerize all that encounters him. If you are a wizard, you are always charming, but when it's your day, you have even more power over others, so be careful how you use your charms. We can all take a leaf out of Wizard's book of spells, and wizards ourselves today and enchant others, as it is a lunar day, and that represents challenges. Beware that you do not fall under the spell of some who misuses their charm. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Lunar Wizard, 2 Ish, Keen 54, 30th of August, 2024. Stabilizing polarity. Keen 54 equal 9, destiny, service, compassion, humanity, endings. Heaven sent magical manifestation gateway. We are now stabilizing all duality challenges. We have a 777 magical gateway today. Ish, the White Wizard, is the tribe number 14. 2 times 7 equal 14, and August is the 7 universal month, giving us a triple magic code to charge our wands today. Day 2 in the Red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, exploration, and expansion. Today we become aware of the opposing physical forces at play on the earth plane, which have limited our growth and expansion, thwarting our adventures. We realize that we are needing to anchor deeply into the new earth, creating a solid foundation to launch our expansion into the stars. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Today's code very strongly emphasizes the duality game here on Earth and the constant battle between opposing forces. Light versus dark, good versus evil, yin versus yang, masculine versus feminine. These dueling forces create friction and resistance to keep each other in check, so that no one force becomes too dominant. This constant flux can be quite challenging and draining for those being buffeted by this push-pull dynamic. The solution is to stabilize these forces by acknowledging both sides and coming to a point of neutrality or unity, as two opposing forces join together to become one, both different and equal expressions of the one, two sides of the one coin. Stabilizing the polarity then creates the space for exploration, expansion, and adventure. Today we have a 3 Holy Trinity Day code and a Mighty 10-1 manifestation code, giving us ample power to overcome this battle by accepting our power and manifesting our desire for peace and harmony. We are able to liberate this polarity battle and build a new foundation of peace based on divine harmony. Our free-spirited angelic Skywalker is helping us expand into new adventures. But first we must harmonize our relationships and polarity conflict to attain this state of peace and freedom both within and without. A day filled with questioning how you can transcend the old paradigm of conflict, resistance, and challenge using your inner magician with the power of accomplishment. It is time to step out of the duality game and all its possible challenges in order to resolve fears leading you back to wholeness. Become more receptive to the magic that surrounds you and shoot for the stars. A new world awaits. Today's question is, how can I use my divine magic to overcome any obstacles and challenges in order to experience greater growth and expansion through harmony and unity? Divine blessings for your transcendence from polarity challenges and resistance as you reach for the stars. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 54, White Lunar Wizard. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to enchant. Stabilizing receptivity, I seal the output of timelessness. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of death. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Darryl Bennett, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to help support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer for illumination. Beloved, I am presence, light of my soul. I call for the full power of the sacred fire from the temples of illumination, for a full release of illumination flame through my entire consciousness, being, and world. I ask for the flame of illumination to blaze and transform all that would hinder the manifestation of love, wisdom, and power within and without my life stream and my ascension in the light. I ask the Masters of Light to resurrect the memory of my true identity in God, Goddess, and the blueprint of my divine plan. By the flame of illumination, I call for the restoration of my full Christ consciousness as it was ordained by Goddess God in the beginning of my descent into manifest form. I call for the flame of illumination to descend and blaze divine wisdom into every cell of my being, into my crown chakra and all of my other chakras. I ask the flame of illumination to reconnect me once again to the forever present pure knowledge of the universal mind of Goddess, God. Flood the earth with illumination flame each moment of each day to show mankind their way back home. Beautiful and precious golden flame, let thy light bring the end of separation in the consciousness of humankind for the manifestation of goddesses, gods, holy purposes, and the return of a golden age of love and enlightenment. And so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, restful weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.